Hello friends, welcome to Creator King. Today we'll show you a way to satisfy your monstrous hunger, how to become the secret super spy you always wanted to be, and a way to have fun during this holiday season where you may just be twiddling your thumbs. After gluing the two sticks to the toy engine motor, get a wide straw and cut just a few centimeters. Apply glue to the pivot and join it to the motor. From your last camping trip, find a pointed stick for grilling sausages and insert it into the straw. Make sure to apply hot glue first. Take one more popsicle stick, which we'll superglue to the previous structure, giving it greater stability. Take another popsicle stick, to which we'll paint a small dot that will show us where to drill the hole. We will proceed to cut the piece where the new hole is located using our cutting pliers. Eat another sweet ice pop to get one more stick. Apply instant glue at the center to be able to attach the piece that we just pierced. We already have approximately 70% of the invention done in just 1 minute. That should be in the Guinness World Records. We just need to make the spinning motor for the roasted sausages functional. For that, we'll need a battery, a switch. Well, you already know what the usual stuff is. Tell me, have you already bought all of your gifts for Christmas? I just finished getting them. This season is too expensive. I was left penniless. Let's start with the connections. First, we'll insert the black wires into both pins on the switch and then into the motor. Apply glue to the base of the battery and glue it to the structure to have it all in one piece. Do the same with the switch. Plug in the battery and turn it on to check that everything is working as it should. Now, let's get the sausage cooking. I'm starving. Push the sausage onto the stick until it reaches the top of the straw and close it with the support. I'll use some black magic to make a couple of candles appear, which we'll light with our long lighter. Put that rotisserie to work and gently push the candles right below the sausage. Right now it's on low heat, but I'm so hungry that I'm going to increase the power with the help of this little box. Put it under the candles to bring the fire closer and make it golden brown. I wonder if I can roast some chicken breasts with this thing. For the next invention, you'll need a lot of popsicle sticks. It's become a tradition on this channel. Take the first one and cut off both rounded ends with scissors. Do the same thing with the second popsicle stick and proceed to mark 10 and 5 centimeters with a ruler on both wooden boards. With a pencil, draw 2 lines at the marked points to divide the sections. Then start by cutting the smallest of them. Once you get rid of these small pieces, apply some super glue on one of the small boards at the second mark to attach a complete stick. Then glue the second small board to the structure. With this wooden H finished, we'll recycle a small water bottle cap and we'll make a hole in the middle with a hot soldering iron. We will also need to dismantle a toy with a motor. Remove the motor and fit the cap on one of its pivots. Put a little more glue on the bottom of both motors and attach them to the wooden frame facing inward. Cut the rounded ends of another popsicle stick with scissors. Be careful, the pieces fly off. Apply super glue to the 2 ends of the wooden plank and join it equally to the sticks connecting the 2 motors. Cut another 2 popsicle sticks, which we will glue vertically on top of the structure, one on each side. Let's take a break from the popsicle sticks for a moment and move on to the colored straws. Select your favorite color straw and mark a line 3 centimeters from the end and cut it with scissors. Repeat the measurement on the rest of the straw to obtain 2 equal pieces. Find a wooden rod which you can insert into the straw and mark it the way you see on the screen, leaving enough space on each side. Saw off the marked sticks. With our small pieces of wood ready, we can move on to the next step of creating a hole with the soldering iron and a new blue water bottle cap. Make sure the wooden sticks can be inserted easily and secured with instant glue. Apply more glue on the edge of the plastic cap to close it with another identical cap. Once you have repeated the same step with the second piece, place some glue on the edge of the caps glued to the motors and attach more caps to them. The system we're going to use in this invention is one that we've used before. It's the name Caterpillar system. Familiar to you? It's one used by gigantic military vehicles to move smoothly in all circumstances. Ours will be made from strips of foam mats like the one used for Pilates classes by ladies at the gym. Actually, you can even take some from there, but remember, if you get caught, I told you it was wrong. Get a regular size clothespin and apply instant glue in the groove so that it sticks to the straw when you close it. This will be quite a lot of repetition, so you get the idea. Place your favorite sticky substance on the flat side of the clothespin to stick it to the structure and install the foam band over the rotating caps. In the meantime, tell me who already went to see the new movie about our favorite Marvel spider. Just answer that question. I don't want spoilers. Dismantle any toy that contains a battery box and an electronic board like the ones I show you in the video, together with its respective remote control, so say goodbye to your remote-controlled car, or your brother's in that case. Put the corresponding batteries in both the control and the power box and apply super glue on the electronic board to join it all together. We will glue the whole assembly to the center of our structure and connect the different wires from the board to the motors. If you really want to give it the spy touch, and you have a few $100,000 left over in your account, you can buy one of these mini extreme sports cameras, like the one I bought for myself. Actually, the truth is, I spent all my savings and sold my soul to the unmentionable one in order to obtain it. All for you. If you got one, remove the packaging and peel off the screen protector from the rear screen. For the camera to work, we'll have to insert the battery that comes with it in the side of the compartment and then attach it to the front of our invention. Without night vision, you'll need to add a powerful searchlight for late-night reconnaissance missions. This particular model comes disassembled in parts, so while I assemble and install it, I'll give you some news. Many of you have asked me for greetings in the comments in past videos. So we're so busy creating new inventions that it's very difficult to say hello to you all in every video, so I decided to give everyone a general greeting. Hello. There, you're welcome. Let's move on to appreciate the performance of our spy car on a field mission. I think the light is quite powerful. I hope it doesn't alert the enemies. There's a power cable, a bag with various materials, gas cans. It seems like the enemy creates inventions just like us. Wait a minute. I think this is my own evil laboratory. I just got too much into my role of secret spy. Look, there I am in the corner like a little monkey controlling the invention. I do need a bath. This last invention, although involving a bottle of our favorite soft drink, it does not contain a single popsicle stick, which is something worth mentioning since almost all inventions have them. Once we have enjoyed its delicious contents, we can start to assemble our little toy. Get one of those gigantic rolls of paper people usually like to have in the kitchen and cut a couple of pieces. Fold the paper towels, wrap them around a wooden stick just like you did with your spinning top as a child. To keep the paper in place, use a couple of hair ties to put over the paper, creating a bottle cleaner. Use this to dry the inside of the bottle. Now that is dry, or almost dry. We can begin to mark the entire base of the container. Get the sharp tool of your choice to cut the label to remove it easily. Without the label, we can freely mark the bottle by making necessary lines. Who here wants to be a pilot? To take to the skies, transporting people to different cities and countries. It's a good dream, isn't it? Once we have finished making the marks, proceed to slice the base of the bottle with the help of our sharp box cutter. This piece is totally useless to us, so throw it away and go back with the pen to mark more rectangles on the bottle the way you see on the screen. While I'm drawing like crazy on the container, let's keep talking. You don't know how much I enjoy a good conversation. It's the pillar for all my friendships and relationships. What do you value most in your personal relationships? While you think about your profound answer, let's begin to cut all the rectangles we drew with the box cutter. We're going to install the wings and ailerons for the toy plane through these holes. I recently boarded a plane after a long time to go on a well-deserved vacation, but I must confess that I have never liked strong emotions. So when the plane started to take off, I held onto the seat with all my might as absolute terror flashed across my face. My brother laughed at me. I'm in disgrace. I had to confess it to someone. Let's bring together all the components for our electrical circuit. You know, the battery, the switch, the wires with a snap, the bread and butter of our inventions. Once we have everything we need on the table, begin the process of connecting all the wires. Starting with the ones that go to the switch, solder them with your soldering iron. To protect the connections we've just made, use some pieces of insulating tape to wrap the unions of the cables. Finish by connecting the clasp to the battery. This should get the motor running. Insert the entire circuit into the future plane and close the lid to secure it. Reconnect the battery to the back of the bottle and glue it down. After we check that everything is working properly, we can start designing the unique wings that will make it possible for this invention to take flight. Once they're drawn on the cardboard, roughly slam them on the table to pop them out. Insert them through the rectangular holes we created at the beginning of the invention to give them that final look we need. On a smaller piece of cardboard, we'll make the upper wing. Apply instant glue on one edge to attach it to the rear wing. Create 3 holes at the top of our plane with the soldering iron and summon a ball of yarn. Cut a little bit and insert it through the holes as you see on the screen to finish. Oh wait, I'm forgetting one little thing. Get a plastic propeller from one of your little cousin's toys to attach it to the motor, and now you're ready to go. Flight A-15 ready for takeoff to Fun City. Hello, I'm Creator King, and I'll be your pilot on this uncontrolled journey into the unknown. Fasten your seatbelts. Thanks for watching our inventions made out of household items today. Follow my channel if you'd like to learn more about making simple yet incredible inventions. Also, click on the link to see more videos about my amazing inventions. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial.